Hello there. It's nice to see that you came back for the second official episode of Doodle Days. The doodly show that doodles, where I start a doodle and I do daily doodles of doodling against that previous image that I doodled, eventually culminating into a very large, fantastic doodle. This is in my sketchbook. After this doodle, after I fill these 2 pages with these doodles, I'm going to get a different sketchbook, and that will be the official Doodle Days sketchbook. I have one in mind because it's a render. It's a render sketchbook. It's a sketchbook for rendering images. It's by Croissant. It's for pens and markers and stuff. Nothing will leak through. So I thought that sketchbook would be perfect because I will be using Copic markers and paints and inks and stuff. And this sketchbook it just wants to bleed through. And I started it on this, and I was like, okay, I will finish this doodle out on this page, and I will continue the rest of Doodle Days in a different sketchbook. Well, I'm still dying. But this is kind of what I do for a warm-up. I take about an hour or so, and I doodle. I doodle, and I doodle, and I doodle. These will hopefully be daily. Hopefully I'll be able to do these daily. Make daily little doodle videos of just continuously making a big, large doodle. I should probably count the amount of times that I've said doodle, but I will not, because I do not have time to do said doodle counting. This is an enjoyable thing for me to do. I really do enjoy doing these little drawings. Oh, still dying. I am still dying to death. But I love doing these little shaboopies, these little shabapis. You know what I'm saying? You know what I've been saying for years. If you've known me for years, chances are you haven't known me for years. But if you do know me for years, you know I've been one to say a word or two. I think at some point I might even make little beatboxes. Little beatboxes. Beatboxes. I will do little beatboxes in the background. I feel like I'm rambling, not even talking about the picture. Let's see, I haven't even really been looking at what I'm drawing here. What do I draw? Oh, I decided to add. Oh, I wanted to my thought when I first started this portion of the doodles. I wanted to draw a nose. I just wanted to draw a nose, and I just did the half upper part of a nose, and then I added the teeth and lip underneath. But that's okay. That's all I wanted originally, but then I was like, oh, well, I can make it look like a big wide open mouth, kind of like those mouths you find on the Titans, on the Attack on Titans. They have big, wide open stretch mouths. But this is really a good way for me to practice and kind of find new textures and drawings, new drawing patterns to use. Oh, Lord Jesus. Please help me, because I'm dying of death. I'm causing my own death by not getting the right medicine. But this is turning turning quite into a fanciful drawing. But here I decided to add a little color. I'm not always going to add color because I like that kind of combination of color and no color. And I did do some shading with the marker, which as just like with the color, I'm not always going to do. But I decided to do it this time. I kind of want a good variation with the end drawing of just shading and then non-shading and just shading with the pen. I like to shade with just a little tiny point pen. But this is the drawing thus far, and hopefully it'll turn out better. Hopefully you have a great day. You're doing well. Have a good day.